My life is in shambles, and I don't blame anyone but myself. I am 38, and I think I'm old enough to make certain decisions for myself. But for some reason, I have fallen into a deep well which I can't take myself out. It all started a year ago, just a year ago. I felt I was growing old. I had no partner. I had I have no child. I'm childless. I wanted to build a career for myself because growing up I saw my father abusing my mom, and I never wanted to be in the position my mom was because my mom solely depended on my dad. I kept it in mind to make myself better and never be in the position my mother was. I studied hard, I worked hard, and I became very independent, financially independent. But that was not enough because the society I lived in felt I was an incomplete woman because I don't have a husband and I don't have a child. Most times, I see people who are less accomplished than me asking me, when are you going to have a child? When are you going to have a child? And it will make me feel so bad, even though I know that it's not a child that will complete my life. Sometimes an old acquaintance would ask me, are you married? How are you? But then they would always ask weird questions like, are you married or do you have a child? And it became so often that I started feeling very, very bad that I decided I would go into a relationship, get married, and have a child. But for some reason, no man was approaching me. One time, a man approached me and he said he likes me, but he's married. He made it clear to me. Normally, I don't like married men. I don't know what happened, but I accepted him. I decided that, well, polygamy is not frowned on here. Let me date this man. I'm not going to marry him, but if I give him a child, he'll be happy. And so I entered this relationship with this man, and he was so good. He would buy me everything I want, provide me with anything I wanted, even though I am financially stable. But he was just so good to me. He provided me with a lot of things. My heart started melting. In the beginning, I only got with him to have a child or be in a relationship. When people ask me, I can say I have a man and then maybe I have a child later on. It was all just to satisfy society's expectation of me. I didn't truly love him, but his kind gesture, his amazing care made me fall in love with him. He told me that his wife wanted to migrate and that he is assisting her, and when the wife leaves he would finally be only mine because he's not going with the wife to another country. I was so happy and excited. Months later the wife left the country and this man was all mine. We started living together. We were husband and wife, and we were also trying to have kids, but for some reason I'm still unable to get pregnant. And if I do, I get a miscarriage. And my sweet boyfriend turned into husband's behavior totally changed. He started being mean. He started beating me, accusing me of cheating him. His behavior was so bizarre. He banned me from going out. He told me to stop my work and that he's going to provide. And truly, financially, he does. He gives me more than I could earn. But he seemed to be increasingly jealous that it was making my life so hard. I started losing weight because I was so scared. He would come home and accuse me of cheating with him, with the gate man, or someone or his own friends. He became so insecure for no reason. Many of my close friends who saw me felt that I should leave him. But then it is so hard because he's quite a powerful man. He's threatened to kill me if I leave him. and I want to leave him. This wasn't the man I fell in love with. I only wanted a relationship and a good man, so that when people ask me weird questions like, are you married? Or do you have a boyfriend? Or do you have a child? I could say yes. I don't know how it all turned so bad. The threats are so ugly. Sometimes he threatens that if I cheat on him, he'll get a screwdriver to pull my teeth, that he'll cut my tongue, and that he'll kill me and throw my body away and no one will find it. And I get so scared. I really want to leave him, but I am so sure, living with him for almost a year, I know he's capable. He's a ruthless man. I'm so scared. I really regret making people make me feel less of myself. When I was alone, I was better. I was not so happy, but I wasn't in hell. People expectations of me drove me to this corner. Now there's no one to save me. Even if someone is willing to save me, do they have enough power to contend with this evil man that I have brought on myself? Sometimes I try to convince him to go visit his wife and kids outside the country, and he'll get so hostile. He's like, you want me to go so you can cheat on me? For some reason, he's so obsessed with the fact that I'll cheat on him. And I swear I've never, ever thought of cheating on this man before. I don't know how it all came to this, but all my love has drained away. Now I hate him and I want him out of my life. I really pray he'll find somebody who he would like, he would leave me. At this point, I am in hell and I don't know how to get up. Ladies out there, don't ever enter any relationship when you don't know the man well enough. Some of these men, they come into your life, they're like angels, but later, they're worse than the devil. So I'm warning you, if you want to enter into a relationship, make sure you know who you are going into it with. Don't let the superficiality fool you ever. Don't ever let it fool you ever.